This is Valley News Live at noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Bobby Fallett. It's day 2 in the trial for Arthur Colley, the man accused of brutally murdering a teen in South Fargo last year. Yesterday included opening statements and witness testimony. Today, crime and safety reporter Bailey Hurley says a 30-minute video that captured the attack was shown to jurors. Authorities say 14-year-old Jupiter Paulson was stabbed more than 20 times. She died from her injuries days later. If convicted on the murder charge, Colley faces up to life in prison without the possibility of parole. New for you at noon, investigators are looking into the cause of a mobile home explosion near Thief River Falls. The Pennington County Sheriff's Department says it responded to multiple 911 calls about an explosion just outside of town yesterday. Authorities arrived on scene and found the fire burning. No one was hurt in the apparent explosion, and the state fire marshal is investigating. A man is in custody after police say he shot off a gun in Grand Forks. They got a call around 10:30 last night about reports of gunshots near the city library. They say a man on a second-story balcony confronted 2 women who were on the lawn trying to catch a dog. Police say Scott Middledorf fired a shotgun round into the air. Police tracked him to his apartment and finally arrested him around midnight. Middledorf is in jail for terrorizing, reckless endangerment, and discharging a firearm within city limits. Well, taking a look outside right now at our Skycam, things are looking pretty good right now, but let's send things over to meteorologist Lisa Green with a better look at your forecast. Lisa?
Well, good afternoon. We've been enjoying seeing that sky clear out after this morning's rain and cloud cover, and it's looking more blue here in our view in Fargo right now as we're looking off to the west. We have temperatures that are working on warming up, but it is going to be a cooler afternoon today. We're at 64 degrees in Fargo. Grand Forks is at 67. Everybody checking in and around the 60s with a lighter wind. The key difference is the direction, northwest or northerly winds, and that means cooler air taking over. Here's a look at the latest radar and satellite map. Still a couple of sprinkles down toward maybe Parker's Prairie here, maybe by Wadena as well. You're still under the clouds there, but a lot of places have enjoyed a break in those clouds, and we're just seeing some either clear skies or some puffy kind of fair weather cumulus clouds developing in some spots. Here's a look at our temperatures for the afternoon. Not much change. That northerly wind gets a little stronger and just kind of reinforces that cool pool of air moving in, and that means a cooler night ahead for tonight. So if you have plans this evening to head out to a football game, maybe you're going to the parade in Moorhead, well, you're going to want to wear that jacket, especially if you plan to be out late tonight. And it gets colder still into the overnight hours. We'll have details on your chilly start to the weekend coming up in just a couple of minutes.
Ooh, Lisa, it was all warm yesterday and chilly today. You're going to have a lot to go over. Lisa, thank you so much. Well, 20 apartment units are damaged after a fire in a neighborhood just north of the West Acres Mall. Fire crews were called out to the 900 block of 43rd Street South just before midnight and found flames on the 3rd floor, which spread to the attic. The building was evacuated and there are no reports of any injuries. Investigators are at the scene looking into what caused the fire. A woman is dead and 2 people are injured after a wrong-way crash on Interstate 29 north of Grand Forks. The Highway Patrol says the woman was northbound in the southbound lane last night, just north of Manville, North Dakota, when she hit a pickup head-on. Her car was pushed into the ditch and caught fire. The pickup driver and a passenger, both men from Montana, are being treated for injuries, but there's no word on how badly they were hurt. The crash happened on a stretch of highway that was down to 1 lane because of construction. Troopers are not yet releasing any details about the woman. The North Dakota Attorney General's office has asked a judge to lift his stay on a trigger law banning abortion, arguing he failed to make the state's lone abortion clinic show a likelihood of winning its challenge of the law. Burleigh County District Judge Bruce Romanek last month granted the request for a preliminary injunction as part of a lawsuit brought by the Red River Women's Clinic in Fargo. State lawyers argued the judge made no findings towards the substantial probability of succeeding on the merits, which is a factor needed to evaluate motions for preliminary injunctions. The ban was set to take effect last month. The clinic already has moved its services to Moorhead, where abortion remains legal even as it seeks to block the North Dakota law. Romanek said he was not ruling on the probability of the clinic winning the lawsuit, rather that more time was needed to make a proper judgment. Well, Greater Moorhead Days is underway, and the showcase event today is the big parade. It starts at 6 o'clock tonight, heading north on 20th Street from 28th Avenue to 14th Avenue South. And this year's parade theme is Rock and Roll Through Moorhead. And the Potato Bowl Parade returns to Grand Forks tomorrow. It starts at 10 a.m. and will go until approximately noon. The parade will head down Demers starting at North 8th Street, across the Sorley Bridge and into East Grand Forks. Several city area transit bus routes will be detoured during that parade time. Well, a new season of Rides with Jay Thomas premieres on Valley News Live tomorrow at 5. You'll be able to watch 13 episodes this fall, plus a bonus blooper episode. And there are a few different ways that you can watch Rides, and it airs on Valley News Live at 5 on Saturdays and 10:30 a.m. on Sundays. Plus, for the first time ever, every new episode will be available for free on connected TVs via Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. Just download and launch the VNL app for your TV. The show will also be available on the website rideswithjthomas.tv. And a reminder about programming changes happening on Monday. Days of Our Lives will be moving off of NBC and onto the streaming service Peacock starting September 12th. The slot is being replaced with a new program called NBC News Daily. Peacock has a special offer this month for you to sign up for just $1.99 a month. Well, he left London as Prince Charles and returned as king. Coming up at noon, the British public's first interaction with the new monarch. But next, a big cool down for this weekend. Meteorologist Lisa Green is back with weather to plan your Friday.